Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Today is December 3rd, 2025, Wednesday, and for today's bonus video, I'll be playing WikiDates, which is another one of the Wiki series of games that I've played before, which is, I think, Wiki Birthdays and well, there was something else, and a third Wiki, but I can't remember them right now, so let's just talk about WikiDates. It is, at the basic understanding, it's just timeline, arrange the historical events, and that's it. All right, we've already got one place for us. To begin with, 1929, President Herbert Hoover delivers his first State of the Union message to Congress. It is presented in the form of a written message rather than a speech. And then now we've got the new tile up here. The first issue of Temporian daily newspaper Amuleti morning paper is published. So the words themselves, they look kind of like not a common language that I can think of. So I'm thinking it could be older than 1929, maybe like I don't know, like Incan times or something. It sounds like it could be. Also, I think I'm gonna put that. So before I should put it there. So how do I do it? Oh yeah. Oh right, 1881. Look at that. All right, and then now in Worcester, I guess is that how you pronounce it? Worcester, Massachusetts. Firefighters responded to a fire at the Worcester cold storage and warehouse coal facility, which takes the lives of 6 firefighters. Cold storage sounds like a very old way of like refrigeration and everything. So I think we might be in between 1881 and 1929. So let's maybe, how do I? Ah, there we go. Oh, it's not. It was where 1999 or something? 1999, okay, surprising. In Cincinnati, 11 fans were suffocated in a crush for seats on the concourse outside Riverfront Coliseum before a Who concert. Okay, so the Who is a rock band. I think their era of popularity, well, their peak popularity was probably like, I don't know, like 60s, 70s. So I'm gonna guess it's before 1999. Let's try that. It is 1979. Okay, good. In the Pakistani War of, and why is this like redacted? Maybe they don't want to tell us this. I don't know. Pakistan launches a preemptive strike against India and a full-scale war begins. War against India. This could be like maybe this 50s, 60s. Let's try that. 1971. Okay, close. Modern neon lighting is first demonstrated by Georges Claude at the Paris Motor Show. Oh, okay. And I feel like even though they say modern, it's not going to be as modern as we think. So I think I want to do something before 1929. Let's try that. 1910. Oh, nice. Okay, American Revolution. USS Alfred becomes the first vessel to fly the Continental Union flag, precursor to the Stars and Stripes. The flag is hoisted by John Paul Jones. The problem is I don't remember when the Stars and Stripes were done, but I think it might be before 1881. So we'll try that. Yes, 1775. Right. Martial law is declared in South Korea. And that's it. No idea. But it is called South Korea, so it's before they. It's after they split. Right? So maybe. It's possible it's here. Maybe here. I'll try this one. 2024. Ah! That was last year? I don't remember when did that happen? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. 6 out of 8. All right, not bad. I mean, to be fair, they did put one for me to begin with, so it's technically 5 out of 7, not counting the first one because they already put that for me. I think the one was Wiki Letters, right? That's right. So there we go. Average score is 6.2. So I got 6. That's okay. That's pretty good average enough. The ones I got wrong were the third one, the one with the, and it was the cold storage one, and then the South Korea one. Those are the two that I got wrong. Okay, didn't expect that one. And I also didn't remember why was there martial law in South Korea? Let's check. Martial law South Korea 2021. Okay, that so. Oh, I think now I remember. I think it was because to do with the president. Yes, and now I just remembered it. Okay. Yeah, I wish that they had more detail on that. If they did, I would remember it as last year or at least after post 1999. But I forgot about that. Yeah, totally. Okay. And I just assumed that this kind of building is really old, but I guess it's not. Worcester cold storage. Rascal fired. Okay. Oh, it was a 93-year-old abandoned building. So that's why it makes sense that the name of the building, cold storage, is so old because that was like back when refrigeration was like referred to as cold storage. That was like a long time ago. So that's why I thought the building sounded very old, and therefore the fire must have been very old too. But I didn't think about the possibility of the building being old, but the incident being newish in 1999. So I'm not familiar. Maybe this is one that Americans are more familiar with, and that before they would have gotten it right, but I did not. So funnily enough, I got the oldest events, right? The ones that were before me being born, and all these ones that came after I was born, I got those wrong. So funny, isn't it, how that works? But there we go. So these are all events that happened on December 3rd, but on what year? Okay. So that's probably a clue already, but I never know what the months are, so only the years matter to me, not so much about what the date, the month, the day, and the month of this. All right, let's move on to the comments from the previous bonus video. That was yesterday's video for the one-word search. Right, remember that? Okay, so let's look at Clara's comment here. Clara got 4 of the 5 words in 1 minute and 16 seconds. I think they mean 4 out of 5. No, 4 stars out of 5, not 4 out of 5 words, because there were 10 words, or what was it? So 4 stars, same as me. Nice, 116 is really good. I don't remember how long I took to do it, but yeah, very, very, very good. And yay! I'm glad you like to see your comment in the video. Yes, I do like word searches, but sometimes it does feel a little bit. It can get a little bit boring at times. I feel like I do a little bit of word search is fine. Just don't want to do too much of it. But I really like this concept where it's just one word at a time. I really do enjoy that. And I agree. It's weird sometimes that the words. I mean, you're only looking for one word, and I'm staring at the word for a long time, wondering where is it? I'm looking back and forward, and I feel the phenomenon is to do with the fact that words in isolation like this, like they're not in like a logical context of like a paragraph, makes our brain not really process that as a word. Like the spelling of some words is really strange when you think about it. It's kind of like how when you say a word so often that it doesn't sound like a real word anymore. And I think this happens with text as well, where when in regular text they look like regular words, and then when it all jumbled up letters, they suddenly don't look like words anymore, and they look like nonsense, gibberish. And that's what I think is happening to our eyes. And Edward completed in 1 minute 38 seconds, pretty good as well. And you're welcome, Edward. I always do want to make you feel better by, pretending not to find the last word so that you can get a faster time. That's great. But yeah, I mean, sometimes, if these games, like, if you're not really focused on it, it can be a little bit hard. I admit as well that I think the second one was the first one that I wasn't super focused as well. But yeah, uh, anything I think, yeah, under a minute is really good because that's the 4 stars, I believe. Yeah, right, 1 or 2 minutes is 4 stars. Anything below a minute is really, really speedy for 10 words, really, for that 60 seconds. Yeah, 6 seconds for each word is really good. uh, I did another one of the one word search yesterday after the video ended, and I got a couple of those in like 3 to 4 seconds. So I feel like, yeah, under a minute is totally doable. You just got to be super streamlined focused, and you also have to have a little bit of luck in where the words are placed. If they're easy to find, that's also a bit of luck on your side. But definitely 5 stars is completely doable. All right, thanks so much for watching today's video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.